Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a full body yoga routine. So meet me on the mat. We're going to start in child's pose, knees wide, big toes together, hips and glutes as close to the heels as possible. Stretch the arms out in front, tuck that tailbone down. We're going to give as much length to the spine as we can. Make sure your shoulders are drawn back away from your ears. Don't forget to breathe. Now we're going to come up into our cat-cow position. So we're going to make sure the hands and elbows are aligned under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Commence your cat-cow. Inhale, belly drops, head rises. Exhale, fold, tuck the chin to the chest, and tuck the tailbone underneath. Repeat this for at least 5 breaths. Now we're going to walk our hands back slightly. We're going to move into a half camel position. You're going to lean one hand back on your heel and lift the other arm overhead. And you're going to breathe in, sweep down, switch sides, lean the other direction, giving a good stretch to the abdomen, the lats, the obliques here. Rotate back and forth for a few breaths until you're comfortable coming to a full camel with both hands touching the heels. Activate the glutes and hamstrings here, stretch the abs, keep the chest open, don't forget to breathe. Good, release your camel. We're going to settle down into a hero pose. Knees come together. Find your breath. Keep the back straight, tailbone tucked, abs engaged. Breathing deep. Now we're going to tuck the toes, straighten the legs, and come to a standing forward fold position. And then roll up slowly, one vertebrae at a time, coming into mountain pose. Palms turned out, facing forward. Plant your weight in your heels, tuck your tailbone. Inhale, hands together in prayer, drop down to a chair pose. Bend the knees, tuck the hips like you're sitting on a stool. Inhale, rise up, and swan dive down, touch your toes. Forward fold. Roll up slowly. Hands overhead, come back to chair. We're going to follow this routine a couple of times, following your breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, come to chair. Inhale, press up to stand. Exhale, dive down, touch the toes. Now we're going to walk out into a down dog position. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the left leg, three-legged dog. And then we're going to step that left foot forward, up next to the hand, coming to a deep lunge. Turn your back foot out and cartwheel the hands up, coming up to a warrior one position. Straighten the front leg, clasp your hands behind your back, and bend forward. Come back to standing, bring your right foot up to meet your left, and find mountain pose at the top of your mat. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, come down to chair. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, swan dive down, touch the toes. Inhale, roll up. Hands overhead. Exhale, drop to chair. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, touch the toes. Inhale, roll up to stand. Hands overhead. Exhale to chair. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, swan dive down. Jump the feet back to plank position and press to down dog. This time we'll raise the right leg in the air for three-legged dog. Find strength through the shoulders and arms here. Inhale, sweep the foot up to the front of the hands, coming to the deep lunge. Turn the toes out back, drop the back heel, and stand up for the warrior one. Hands behind your back, straighten your front leg, bend forward. Extended triangle pose. Now we'll step the left foot back to meet the right, coming to the back of your mat, back to mountain pose. Inhale, hands go overhead. Swan dive down on the exhale, touch the toes. Windshield washer the feet out so the toes are at the edge of your mat, heels slightly in, coming to a yoga squat. Use your elbows to spread your knees here so you really open up those hips. Keep the abs engaged, keep breathing. You're doing great. Hands onto the floor. We're going to lean forward, coming to a crow pose. Return your feet to the floor and drop down onto your butts. Legs come out straight in front of you for staff pose. Long and strong through the arms. Hands are resting next to your hips. Glutes are lifted off the mat slightly. Hold strong. Engage those abs. Good, release. And we're going to lay onto our backs with our knees in the air. Our next pose is bridge pose. So feet about hip width apart, knees squeezing in together. Lift the glutes off the floor, tighten the glutes, tighten the abs. You're welcome to stay here, or you can follow me into a wheel pose. If you're going to the wheel, plant your hands on the floor next to your head and lift your body up. Beautifully done. Drop back down to the floor and hug those knees into your chest, giving a nice squeeze. Rock back and forth, massage that lower back. Straighten the legs out so that they're up in the air. Ankles flexed, and then slowly drop your legs back down to the floor. Welcome to corpse pose, Shavasana. You can stay here for 3 to 5 minutes, Or you can go ahead and start this routine all over again and get yourself a good 20-minute body workout. Whether you choose to stay here in Shavasana and suck in the 10 minutes, or you choose to do it again, I hope that you really enjoyed this practice today and you get as much out of it as you possibly can. Namaste.